Hi everyone and welcome, my name is Dora and this is my November update to my makeup rehab series. So in this video I'm talking you through what happened in October in terms of purchases. I didn't buy anything, I'm so proud of myself. I didn't declutter anything either. I did have one makeup empty, and I also received something as a gift. And then I had pans. So all of that changes my overall beauty bank balance. I started off October with a beauty bank balance of plus 11 points. I did have one empty, and that was this nail polish here. So this is the Essence Bang Boom Bling gel nail color. This is featured quite a lot in my videos. I had it in at least one other project. I feel like, I don't know. It doesn't seem too long ago that I introduced this item into my collection and also showed you in an update because I bought it quite recently. I didn't like it. It was like a nail polish topper. I tried using it here and there, and then in the end, because I do mix my polishes, and with my Project 10 swipes that I'm doing, I was able to basically consolidate and mix polishes together and proper get rid of this one, and like I think it's literally as empty as it can get. I poured everything into another bottle. I had it upside down, and then after it was all done, like there was a tiny bit collected here at the bottom, and then I closed the bottle again, let it settle, poured it back in, did that 2 times. So there's the teeniest amount here, but I would say that's a lot less compared to how much I would have left had I tried to actually finish it by using it. So yeah, I'm quite pleased that happened. So one actual nail polish shade out of my collection this year, yes. I did have a base coat move out of my collection that I would have shown you in a previous update, but yeah, first actual polish. And then one new polish came in, but it was a gift that I hadn't chosen and that I didn't know was coming my way. Anyway, before I show you, so an empty counts plus 3 points. So that means with that in mind, I'm now at plus 14 points. And then this is the nail polish that I received as a gift. It's Beauty Woman in the shade Prost. There's 12 mils in here. I haven't used it yet. I've swatched it, and it's just this very beautiful dark brown reddish polish. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using this and to trying it. A gift that I don't choose is minus 2 points, whereas a gift that I have chosen myself is just the same as me buying one item, which is always minus 3 points. So yeah, minus 2 points, which means I'm now at plus 12 points. And then I had 4 pans. Wow, I'm so proud of that, because I think in the previous update I showed you one, and I think in the one before that I had like none to show you. In the order that I managed to hit them in, the first one is from the Revolution Constellation palette, and the shade is called Celestial. I've showed it in some other videos before, and it's always really super hard to see the actual pan because it's so similar to the shade. The next one I hit comes from the Revolution Pro Astrological palette. I mean, I did that, it's broken. And I hit pan in the shade Constellation here. So, oh yeah, this one was part of my deck of panning, and then this one and the next 2 that I'm going to show you were all battleship shades. So yeah, Constellation, and I think that's got quite a decent amount of pan for like a first time hit. Like I stopped using it after that, so I think that's the biggest pan I hit in an eyeshadow since I've become a panner. The next one came from this Urban Decay Prince palette here, and the shade is called Shockadelica. And there it is, and there's that teeny weeny little pan there. I'll take it. Like, it's just, you know, normally you try to like make them nicer, bigger, expand them, but I'm in a bit of a rush trying to finish everything for 2022, so no time to lose. And then last week I hit pan in the Revolution Kombucha Kiss palette as well in the shade Sizzling. And that's this one here. Yeah! I'm really pleased with myself, as you can tell. So with +1 point per pan and 4 pans, so that's +4 points. It means that I'm now moving into November at +16 points in my beauty bank balance. So some thoughts in terms of what I think will happen, etc, etc. So just so you know, like a new item is -3 points, a new drugstore item is -5 points. I haven't felt the itch to buy any new makeup in October, and that is kind of new to me. I think it helped, number one, having this series. Another thing that helped was that I did so much mixing with nail polishes that I ended up creating 6 new polishes, one of them being the one that I'm wearing on my fingernails today. And it felt like I was genuinely shopping my stash. Like, my collection isn't big enough that I can do like a fun shop my stash. I just can't do that. Like, oh, shall I use one of these 3 foundations today? Or I don't know, like it doesn't work. Eyeshadows and nail polishes, I do have choices, but everything else in my collection is kind of boring. So, because the categories are somewhat low. Anyways, it felt like all this newness was coming in because, yeah, it's fun. Like, I got bored of so many of my shades, and especially there were like some shades that I wouldn't use anymore. I just kept them in my collection to be able to mix them into something else at one point, and they were just literally there collecting dust. So the fact that I have now made some colors that I actually love, and like if I saw them in a shop, I'd be tempted to buy them, yet they're not available because, you know, they don't, as much as there's like variety, there isn't really that much variety, right? So making your own, for me, it just ticks a lot of boxes for me. And basically it meant that I didn't feel the urge to buy anything new. And that's great. So, okay, that's that. November, obviously, is also Cyber Monday, Black Friday sales. Might buy something online, I'm not sure yet. Haven't really looked anymore recently. I am definitely gonna buy something in December. I know that. Also discovered that there's a Sephora in my hometown now. So I'm gonna be traveling to somewhere where I can walk to Sephora within like 5 minutes. We shall see about that. But yeah, anyway, okay. What's gonna happen with this series in 2023? So at the moment, I'm doing monthly updates. I think I'm going to shift to quarterly updates. I'm also gonna be introducing a new series that kind of deals with a more traditional way of panning through my sort of so-called problem categories. I don't like that word because it's not like there's a problem. Like, what shall I call them? They're just like categories where I'm not at the amount where I want to be. And I'm excluding eyeshadows and nail polishes from that because I'm really enjoying having variety in those 2 categories. I don't want to penalize myself too much. Basically, I'm going on a no-buy for these other categories. I don't want to do that with nail polish and eyeshadows because if I do that, like I went technically on a no-buy in 2021, most of 21. Yeah, and that backfired on me massively because that meant that this year I've been like trying to catch up because I felt like I was just getting major FOMO. So I don't want to do that. At the same time, I want to continue to like keep an eye on it with this series specifically in my beauty bank balance. It helps me so much. So that it's not just like, oh, let me buy another 13 palettes. Ooh, 17 even, which I think is what I did in 2022. Ridiculous, yes, I know. Yeah, so I'm going to continue with this, but I'm going to have that other series going alongside it. where I can show you more progress. Wow, okay. Like, I think I'm gonna film the intro today, but I need to sort out how to explain that in a more straightforward way. Yeah, I think that's all I've got for you today. I hope you're doing really good. I hope all your planning goals are going well, and you're on track with hitting all of your end of year targets. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. All the best. Bye bye.